is it? There we go. All right, so let's go ahead, apply it to the Gallo, the power prong, and it's still broken. Nice. There it is. You know, you wanna hear something funny? You know how just yesterday we made a video talking about the single best bundle for zombie players to buy, and yeah, it's been less than 24 hours. Treyarch apparently wanted to make that video, you know, have the shortest lasting life cycle of any video on my channel. They just released a brand new bundle today, and this bundle seems to be 1000% targeted exactly towards zombie players, so we're going to be going over that today. That being the ANIMATOR Reactive Bundle. Find some new test subjects for your experiment with the ANIMATOR Reactive Bundle. Note this bundle includes a blueprint that evolves as you get kills. And keep in mind, this bundle is only 1,500 COD points. That is very cheap. That's even cheaper than the bundle we went over yesterday. I know that's still $15. It's not cheap in the grand scheme of things if you look at cosmetics and past CODs. But if you take this game standard, 1,500 COD points for a bundle is extremely cheap because most of them are 2,400. So comparing what we get in this for its value, it's pretty good in comparison. So the first thing we get here is the long-awaited Power Prong Gallow variant. I know a lot of people have been talking about this. This was rumored a long time ago. A lot of people were saying it was a Mastercraft. It is actually a reactive variant instead, meaning each kill you get, it's going to evolve. So we're going to take this in game. We're going to get as many kills with it as possible, get it to its final tier, test it out. And a lot of people think the Gallo shotgun is one of the best, if not the best weapon. I see a lot of people talking about this. I personally prefer the pump action shotgun just because it kills quicker on higher rounds than the Gallo. But the Gallo is still an amazing weapon in zombies, especially if you're speed running or doing anything along those sort of things. This is one of the go-to weapons. So I'm pretty excited to have our first actual like Mastercraft / reactive Gallo variant in the entire game. So we'll test that out. Then on top of that, a lot of people love the PPSH. It's one of the better SMGs in the game. We get the Power Jolt SMG variant. It looks like it's got like this, probably will end up glowing. Overall, the PPS variant doesn't have a lot going on with it. It's pretty bland, and there was a Battle Pass reactive variant we got not too long ago. But overall, we'll still test this out. If this middle part here glows, especially on darker zombie map, that's going to look really cool. Then we get the zombie head gesture, and I know that we just got, like, we've got a sparkler one. We've got a few cool gestures in the game. This right here is the best gesture in the entire game now. Yeah, so no joke, at any point in time, you're going to be able to do this gesture, pull out an entire zombie head, poke it in the eye, and then it's going to proceed to come to life and start biting at you. Yeah, I cannot wait to test that one out. And then we get the Dark Ether emblem. The combination of these two together are going to look so cool, and it looks like they cut out a lot of filler in this bundle. That's why it's only 1,500 COD points. There's no useless charm, no useless kind of other crap that they kind of shove in with this, like a reticle and stuff like that. You're getting the variants, you're getting the gesture, and the calling card. All 5 items in this bundle to me are all worth it. And I don't know, I'm pretty excited about this. I cannot wait to get in game. So what we're going to do, go ahead, buy the bundle. Now we're going to hop into zombies. We're going to test out both the variants, how they look with Pack-a-Punch camos, the max reactive tier of this shotgun. We're test out the gesture and all that good stuff. Then we're going to hop into multiplayer and test out how both these variants look like with mastery camos. Here's what the calling card and emblem look like together on your player profile. That's actually pretty sick. I don't know if this is my favorite combination. The Weaver bundle still kind of tops it for me, but for zombie fans, being able to have kind of these Dark Ether inspired kind of calling card and emblem set is pretty sick. All right, so here we are now loaded into Mauritone, and yes, we loaded in with the PPSH. There is a reason for that. I know a lot of you guys would rather see the Gallo, but fortunately the Gallo's a wall buy, so as soon as we buy this first door, we're gonna be able to get it. So for the PPSH, yes, the barrel does glow. It looks kind of cool. Maybe it's gonna look better with Pack-a-Punch camos, but I definitely would not be buying this bundle specifically for the PPSH. It's not bad, but it's definitely not as cool as some of the other PPSHs out there. And keep in mind, these don't have any tracers. These are just normal bullets, no tracers here. Or I guess they got the orange tracers, as we said in the last video. But no tracers on this. But let's go ahead and nope, not that. Let's do the skull. Is it? There we go. So this is the zombie. That is so freaking cool. That is 1000% my favorite. Which button was it? Especially with our fire hands here, you can do this at any point in time. In multiplayer, in zombies, whatever you're doing in the middle of an Easter egg, you're just like, hey, look at this. Just go up to your teammates. Yeah, best gesture in the game. I know not everyone uses gesture, and this is going to get a little gimmicky after a bit. but I'm glad it's in the game, and I freaking like it. Now let's go ahead and buy the Gallo. While I'm doing that, if you're new here and want to sub, I would greatly appreciate it. We're at 130k subs, and on top of that, I gotta give huge thanks to everyone who's given a like, comment, and watch this video in its entirety. Those 3 things help me and my channel out greatly. All right, so let's go ahead, apply it to the Gallo, the power prong, and it's still broken. Nice. There it is. And yeah, so it's got slow moving little prongs on the front, the barrel's spinning. But keep in mind, this is reactive, so every 50 kills with this, it is going to progress upwards of 3 tiers. So I'm going to go ahead, proceed to get some kills with it, and see what this bad boy does once we get it to tier 1, 2, and 3. Oh, wait, no way. There's a moving fan on the back. Hold on. The HUD's kind of in the way, so you can't see it too well. Let me go ahead and move the HUD out of the way. Look at that. Look at like the very back of the gun at like the bottom right of the screen. There's like a moving vent slash fan there at the back. Unfortunately, it's covered up by the HUD in normal gameplay, so you can't see it. But once you move the HUD out of the way, you can actually see that. That is so sick. Oh, wait, never mind. You actually don't even have to move the HUD out of the way. If you ADS, you can see that vent right in the middle of your screen. You can see all 3 moving parts. That, I don't know why I didn't try ADSing with it. So you can see the vent in the back. You can see the 3 prongs on the side spinning. And you can even see the barrel moving as well. Oh, there we go. We just got the 50 kills with it. So now okay, hold on. So now the barrel has like this blue electricity line going through the front of it in like the barrel area. The prongs now have electricity kind of jolting between the 3 of them. And the vent has like this blue, almost like ether kind of portal type thing underneath the vent. And this is just tier 1. Hopefully it's not, it's going to be kind of lame if it just changes colors as you get to higher tiers. Hopefully it starts spinning faster and more stuff goes on with it, but we'll just have to see. Oh wait, there we go. I didn't even realize it. We just got it to the next tier. All right, that's pretty cool. So it went from kind of the blue to almost like a light green in the front there. The vent now, oh, it makes ADSing a little bit harder. The vent now is like radiating a blue out of it. And then the prongs on the side are kind of going between like a light blue, kind of like teal, sparks between them to like red, like flashing between them, and it's almost like they're glowing in blue as well. We still got 1 more tier, but that was a pretty drastic change from tier 1 to tier 2. So 50 more kills and we get to see the final tier of this bad boy. But yeah, so far I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this bundle already, especially from like a zombie player perspective. I wish, you know, it didn't release the day after I made a video talking about the best bundle in zombies. You know, give it a week at least, Treyarch. But yeah, wish it had an E-tool. Could you imagine if this came with like the Gallo and the E-tool we talked about yesterday, or some sort of E-tool variant instead of the PPSH? Because yeah, here's the PPSH still. The PPSH definitely is a little lackluster compared to the Gallo. All right, we're gonna use this Ring of Fire. This Ring of Fire is definitely gonna get us the final tier for the, oh, there we go. Just got that final tier. Let's finish killing these zombies real quick. Oh, and we just unlocked the Street Sweeper. Nice. It's not like we had that, you know, back before it was even released. So here it is. That is sick. So it turns purple, which makes sense, like the dark. Is that confetti? It's got like little light blue confetti coming out of it. So now it's purple, which completely makes sense for zombies. The prongs almost look like they're red hot, almost, or shinier. And then the front's now pulsating purple with little blue through it. Yeah, this is definitely freaking sick. Now let's see what happens when, oh, we're gonna go down. Nice. Now let's go see what happens when we put Pack-a-Punch camos on this. Don't mind if I do. Let's get tier 2 armor. Normally I don't ADS with, you know, shotguns. Usually shotguns are hip fire weapons for me. But the ADS on this looks too cool not to ADS occasionally, because you've got that purple vent that's really only seen when ADSing. You want to know a cool little trick? You notice how it's round 10 and we haven't Pack-a-Punch because we've been recording clips? You can actually kill a Panzer by just killing that Disciple there, and this wipe will take out the Panzer for you, so you don't have to do it. And it still drops the battery. But yeah, this thing looks sick in the light as well. Now you can really see all these little fine details on it. And it's still super bright. A lot of times when we find these bright weapons, they only work in like dark areas of the map. But here we are in a light area, still looking fantastic. Now we can go ahead, start Pack-a-Punching the weapons. This is the PPSH when Pack-a-Punched. And yeah, it didn't help it out too much. That glowing barrel's nice, but that's about the one redeeming factor. Now for the let's not go down. Now for the weapon we actually care about in this bundle. This is the Pack-a-Punch camo on the Gallo. Oh no, I'm hoping mastery camos cover more than this, but that entire top part isn't considered part of the weapon, so it should have been red. It doesn't. Oh man, I was hoping they really spent the time and sat down and made the camo look great on this, but this isn't a great sign. And maybe DM Ultra and Dark Aether will be better, but the Pack-a-Punch camo, is not covering too much of the weapon. There's large parts of the weapon with no camage coverage whatsoever, which is kind of unfortunate. But who knows? Mastery camos have different mapping, so fingers crossed, boys. All right, boys, round 18, got some more points here. Let's see if higher tier Pack-a-Punch camos save it. Yeah, PPSH still pretty disappointing, and a tier up for the Gallo, unfortunately, still not much better on the coverage. And now it's time to find out if the final Pack-a-Punch camo can save either of these weapons with the camos. Yeah, PPSH, nothing special. I really do like the light blue in the barrel, but I don't know. It doesn't stand out. Definitely not worth getting the bundle. Here is the Gallo. And not gonna lie, the purple coming out of the vent, the purple in the front of the weapon goes so well with this Pack-a-Punch camo. I think it looks really good with the third one. I just really wish it covered that top area. That top area above everything should be golden. If it was golden, kind of like the other accents on this, it would have made this so much better. But that being said, especially when you're ADSing, this thing still looks super sick. Definitely out of the three. The final tier, the purple matches with the other purple, making it just absolutely fantastic. But with that being said, now we're going to hop into MP, and we're going to see, hopefully, DM Ultra and Dark Aether cover the entire thing. That's really going to be the main thing that's going to make this even better. And now here we are loaded into Nuketown. Not going to lie, this variant in its max reactive form is a lot more underwhelming in MP and kind of like bright maps. It does work really well on zombie maps because of how dark they are, but it's not too bright on here. Same thing, PPSH, still underwhelming. However, look at this calling card and emblem combination in game. That to me looks really cool. And I think I take back what I said earlier. I think I prefer this over the Weaver bundle ones. I don't know, man. They look sick. So this right here is the default variants, but we didn't come here to test that out. Let's start putting some camos on these. First, we have the multiplayer gold. Honestly, looks really good with that light blue barrel. Then moving over to the Gallo, once again, still doesn't cover the top part. Although this golden vent actually looks really sick. Now, here's the diamond camo. Pretty basic on the PPSH. And dude, even the diamond camo doesn't cover the top of it. That's a really bad sign. And now for the final multiplayer camo, DM Ultra, actually on the PPSH with that blue barrel, actually looks really fresh. And then here it is on the Gallo. And no, god dang it. And unfortunately, no, it still doesn't cover the top. However, that purple really matches the DM Ultra texture. And now for the zombie camos, yeah, Golden Viper pretty much looks like you'd expect it to. And then for the Plague Diamond camo, pretty much looks like what you'd think it would. Wait, no, the fan blades. The fan blades are actually diamond. That is kind of cool. I like that. It definitely adds for a cool effect on that. Now, finally, let's move on to the Dark Aether. This is our last hope. Really, because this is a zombies weapon, hopefully they went out of their way to make sure Dark Aether looks really good on it. My hopes aren't that high, though. So here we have it on the PPSH, and the blue's probably, yeah, that looks pretty cool. But here's the moment of truth, boys. Oh, I guess not. He had other ideas. But here's the moment of truth. And, yeah, unfortunately, man, this is such a good-looking variant. All they had to do was make it cover this top part as well. I don't know why they didn't take the time to like go into game and check out what it looked like with Pack-a-Punch camos and Mastery camos. This bundle, in my opinion, would be so much better if they just covered that top part. Because other than that, this bundle looks really solid for zombie players. For 1,500 COD points, you get these really cool calling cards. You get, what button was it? This insanely cool zombie gesture. You get a PPSH, which I don't really look at that zombie, dude. That is hilarious. You get a PPSH, which I don't care too much about the way it looks. It was pretty basic, but the main portion was supposed to be about this weapon. The reactive tiers of it look extremely cool. It's just when it comes down to camo placement, it only covers about 50% of the gun, and that to me is where this bundle falls short. But even with that, I still think this is an amazing bundle for the price and what you get for it. And for most zombie players, I feel like a lot of zombie players are going to consider this the single best bundle in the entirety of zombies, even after my video yesterday, because you know I couldn't have waited one more day before making that video. Of course I couldn't, boys. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Please let me know what your favorite part about this bundle is. Do you think it's worth it, and do you think this is the best zombie bundles now, since it includes a Gallo thing? It's got, you know, some Dark Aether references, and you know, it has a zombie head gesture. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I want to take the last moment here to give a thanks to everyone who's became a Twitch sub, our YouTube member, and an extra special thanks to those who have taken above and beyond. We've got Chef, aka Chief, aka Classified. We've got the man whose name should be really easy to pronounce, Yamaster. We've got my friend with the most stable PS5 ever, DX2069. We've got the Big Mac Bandit himself, Brian Plays. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, Cryptic, and then we have the absolute boss, Hunter Redondo. All these people have taken a step above and beyond and became Unlocked++ members on YouTube. Thank you so much, true homies.